Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Gazz's Pickups. This week I found some interesting stuff. Didn't get loads of stuff, but got plenty of decent stuff. First thing I picked up was this Digimon plush toy for my mate Scoffy. He loves Digimon. I know nothing about Digimon, but he's big. He cost me 49p. I don't think that's a bad thing for a plushie that size Digimon. His eyes are a bit fucked. I don't know if that's actually the way he's supposed to be. Don't know. But that's for my mate Scott. 49p he cost me. Me and my mate Scott always buy bits and pieces, and anything guy wants he gives me, anything he wants I give him. He's given me loads of good stuff in the past, my mate Scott, so I'll always keep a lookout for him as well. Also I picked up it was £3.99 this Amiibo Case, which I quite like these things. I've had this one for quite a few years. Now in this one I keep all of my Game Boy games, original and Game Boy Color, which you could probably see there. But I had to take my Game Boy Advance games out of this not so long ago because, well, I can't fit them all in there anymore. So I've been looking for another case of some kind, another Amiibo one. Which this obviously is an Amiibo case and it fits the fucking bill perfectly. So I've been using my Kit Sound case for a while from my speaker to hold my Game Boy Advance games. Oh, one fell out. I'll take 3. So I'm gonna transfer them into there. Brilliant. And that's for my Game Boy Advance games. If you ever find these in the wild, I'd say pick them up because they're starting to get a little bit more pricey to get hold of. You know, I've been wanting one for a while for this, so my next pickups. I went to a CEX store in a place called Bootle, which is inside of Liverpool. I picked up a couple games. For £5 I bought General Chaos for the Sega Mega Drive. I don't really know anything about this game, but it's a game I don't own. Sega Mega Drive cartridge. It's a game of the week. I also picked up another game of the week game, another Mega Drive game from the same CEX store called Pugsy. This was £2.50. I don't really know much about this game except I see it quite often. I've been waiting for it to be, cheap so I could pick it up because clearly it was always going to be picked up easy and on the cheap. It's another game of the week game, so we can sit over there. Also this week, my mate Nelg, who I go game chasing with, he picked up a replacement for his version of Roll Cage. So what he always does is he always passes his older ones down onto me. So I got a pretty decent copy of Roll Cage there. There's one crack in the dual case, which you can see if I put on an angle down there. Apart from that, there's only a little bit of minor damage to the top. When I open it up, manual is present and in great condition, and the disc itself has some very minor marks on it. So that's a free game for my PlayStation 1 collection, which it's a very small collection, my PlayStation 1, because it's not my favourite console. But, nah, it's a free game. And it's a good game, Roll Cage as well. It's a very good game. Went to a charity shop in Allerton, just off Penny Lane. I picked up a bunch of games. I originally went to buy one game and the girl went to me, it's not £1 each, it's 5 for £1. So, I was originally going to pick up Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon on the PlayStation 2 for £1, but, it's complete. With it being 5 for £1, I went back and had a look what else they had. And on the shelves I found a couple of decent games. Found Gran Turismo 4, which is not complete, but still. At 5 for £1, that makes them 20p each. These games have got to be worth 20p each. I also found Time Splitters 2. That's easy worth 20 fucking p. It's a good game. It's present with its manual. Really happy with that. Canis Canem edit. Sorry. I've never actually played this game, although I do own Bully for the Wii. I've never actually played the game. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually have its manual, but gotta be worth 20p. And then, last but not least on that little pickup was Rayman Revolution. Again, another 20p game. Complete with its manual. I don't think anybody would scoff at paying 20p each for PlayStation 2 games. There's a bunch of PlayStation 2 games for my collection, which might no longer fit on the shelf. Bastards. 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 Anyway. Last up is the collection of games I picked up in Level Up in Liverpool City Centre. Firstly, I picked up this. A Duke controller, which is in quite good condition. If you look at it, there's no noticeable marks on it. It was a little bit dirty when I first got it, but I gave it a little clean. But yeah, £1 for the Xbox Duke controller. And the reason it was £1 is because the worker in there, Andrew, he didn't actually know if it worked or not because he just dug it out from storage. He hadn't given it time to test it, so he sold it to me for £1 untested. But it's an Xbox Microsoft controller. The thing's gonna fucking work. It is. Those things were built like tanks. Next up is, and these next 5 games were from Level Up. Doom 64. Now I've played this game before, back in the late 90s when it came out, and it actually made me motion sickness. The violence doesn't bother me one bit, but the motion sickness in this game was quite a lot. So I'm gonna have to give it a play with and see if I actually can deal with it. Next up is Wrestle War for the Sega Mega Drive of Japan. Now I didn't actually buy this game. He gave me this game for free because I don't think he thought he could sell it or something. I'm unsure, but it's clearly Hulk Hogan on the front, although it says Titan Hogan. When I open it up, the manual is present, and if you open up and look at the contestants in the game, the playable characters, you'll see that Hulk Hogan character is actually, he's actually down as Titan Morgan. So at some point they realise, shit, we're gonna get bummed by the copyrights. So they changed that in the manual, but kept it on the image, the front. The cart itself's in poor condition. It looks like it's being modified to be played on an English Mega Drive or even an American Genesis, because it's had the sides filed down on it. But well, it was a free game. I'm never going to say no to a free game for any good console. The last 3 games are for $2.99. I picked up Sega Rally Championship on the Sega Saturn. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you'll know that Sega Saturn is a new console to me. I never owned one. My girlfriend bought me a console for Christmas with Alien Trilogy, so I'm trying to populate me games library for it. And racing games. The Sega Saturn's racing games are fucking great. This game is in nice condition. The manual is present. Ooh, the disc fell out. Disc's in good condition too. The box itself is in nice condition. There's no real problems with it. A couple of scuffs on edges, but I ain't gonna complain. It's in nice condition. $2.99 in Level Up. Another £2.99 game was Virtua Fighter 2, which I've never actually played. Virtua Fighter 2. I've played Virtua Fighter 1. I had it. Well, my brother had it when we were kids on the Sega 32X. And the manual for this is in great condition too. The disc is present and in nice condition. The box itself is in good condition too. There's no real problems with it. As always with the Saturn games. The boxes are really hard to keep good. It is starting to suffer from that little folding thing that happens on the cardboard. I don't plan to mess around with it too often. It's going to sit in my collection and not do much else. Last but not least is probably the pick of the day, which is the Sega Saturn release of Resident Evil, which it cost me about £16. I've never played the Saturn version of this game, but I do believe it's a really, really good version of the game. Well, this isn't actually a cardboard case. This is a dual box, which is actually hard to open. How the bloody hell do you open this thing? Open! Oh, and it just opens easy. What the bloody hell was that all about? But yet the manual's present in nice condition. The disc is present too, and not a mark on it. Very happy with that. It's one of the better things in my collection. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully, next time I make one of these videos, there'll be plenty to show again. Next week, I probably won't have much to show. I probably won't even make a pickups video because I'm not here next weekend. So the only thing I've actually ordered is the Game of the Week challenge. So there probably won't be a pickups video next week. But I'll make up for it. I'll try and make a video about something else. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Gazz Cavalera, and if you've enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share. And I'll see you next time. Bye.